All right, week 39, immersive experience design, AR shopping UI sketch. So, create a low fidelity sketch of a user interface for augmented reality shopping experience. Consider how product details appear in the physical space and how users interact with the world around them. And, for sketching AR and VR experiences, you know, you could use a half dome sketch, so sort of a rounded triangle, a convex triangle. But you can certainly use sort of a panoramic screen, so a 180-degree bending rectangle ribbon on a piece of paper. So just circles, two partial circles of the same size with a line. Looks like a rainbow with strange edges. And just use that as a way to draw where things are in space as a rough plan. And maybe you find a version of this online and you print out a handful of them using a sketching template, but you can certainly just draw it on a piece of paper. It's two um, equal sized circles, partial circles, usually about a quarter of a circle, one above the other, and then two lines connecting them to make it look like a wraparound movie screen. And then just use that to place where things might exist from a shopping perspective. Think about what your daily or week-long challenge is, with the framing of it, whether it's an adventure game or whether it is just a shopping experience altogether. And think about how things might be placed, what you're hoping people will purchase, how many different things you have, how they'll be organized. Maybe think divergently about it. Maybe they're clustered by task, maybe they're clustered by type, and maybe they can change that. And sketch out sort of where things are, how people interact with them. Think about how they might use their gestures, hands, what have you, to select these things, navigate the space, how big the space is around them, how they'll navigate it using the particular device. Is this augmented reality through a phone, or is this augmented reality through a headset? But just really think about all of the nature of how people will be accessing this, and then think about how things will be placed and what they'll be purchasing while they'll be purchasing it, so on and so forth. There's a lot to consider in terms of intent and how people will be naturally navigating this space, what type of devices, and so on and so forth. And again, just make a bunch of sketches until they're about right. There are a ton of great resources here. This is, I think, one that's really great if you've never done it before. Just going through the motions will strengthen your design skills. But there is the risk here of getting lost in analysis paralysis. So write down ahead of time, why you're doing this, what devices normally people will use to access this, what they'll be shopping for, and really constrain yourself a bit. And that should help you out quite a bit. So looking forward to seeing everyone's solutions here, and we'll see you on day 2.